Hello everyone, and welcome again to another Lego Bionicle video. For today guys, here we are going to be doing a let's build and review on the almighty Primary Glatorian Vastus. Now guys, as you can see here, it is set number 8986 for the ages of 7 to 16, containing 52 pieces, and of course was released in 2009, known as the Glatorian Legends set. So Vastus guys was known as a Primary Glatorian from, of course, the Jungle tribe. Now, originally, guys, he actually did fight under the Element Lord of Jungle. I think it was in the Core War, if I'm correct, on Botum Magna. And he was actually known as the Field Commander, and that's when he later joined the Jungle tribe. So he kind of got promoted upwards and became the Primary Glatorian by obviously serving for the Lord of the Jungle. Yeah, Lord of the Jungle, and of course helping them out. And then that's how he became the Primary Glatorian. And of course, as we all know, the Glatorians were kind of like the representatives, the warriors who represented their own tribes in fights, in battles, in wars, etc., etc. So an example, guys, with Vastus is that he actually has a strong personality. He had many rivalries with various Glatorians. An example was with Mellum. He had a big rivalry with Mellum, and as we all know, I think Mellum was known as the Primary Glatorian, I think, for the Fire Tribe, or I think he was the secondary. I can't remember exactly. I think he was the secondary, the secondary Glatorian. But anyway, he had a big fight with him, and there was a point where actually Vastus taunted Mellum and actually trying to kill him, where actually, in fact, Mellum actually did try to kill him, but Strack came and intervened and stopped actually Mellum from trying to do that. And that was at one point where Vastus was actually almost killed, which was a surprise. But then again, I guess he kind of he put that on himself. However, though, even with those rivalries that he had, the great thing about Vastus, guys, was the fact that he fought with the Glatorians alongside them against the Skrull, against the Pterodax, and the Rakshi, and of course the Skadi. So he was still good. He still would fight for honor. He would fight for his tribe. He would fight for the right of the good. But he still had rivalries, and of course he wanted to be the best, of course. And a nice thing about Vastus was that he actually witnessed Mata Nui's deactivation, or his, I guess his separation from the actual Toa body. But anyway guys, enough of that. Now let's just get into the actual build. So let's get out all the pieces that we need. Now this actual set has a few more less pieces than the other sets that we built. Of course, we know that we built Stronius and what was the other one? The other one was a car, that's right. So we built a car and Stronius, and they had more pieces. I don't know why this has less, maybe because his build's a bit different. But anyway, here is the booklet, and you know, as always, I don't see what I can really show you in the booklet. There's only a few things I can really show you, but there it is. Oh, I can say that, oh, this is in the yellow color, I think, his Bionicle headpiece. Is it in the yellow? Oh yes, it is in the yellow, or green, I think, I don't know. Anyway, there are the pieces, right, so, and yeah, those are the pieces right there. And that's what he should look like, and he looks pretty sick there. I really like the, kind of like the rod thing that goes around, or whatever you call it, the tube. Very cool indeed. And I like how his weapon's very different, you know. That's the thing I like about the Glatorians. They had unique weapons. Even though they had the Thornax launchers, they still had different primary weapons, which is just great, I have to say. And check that out. I really like that. It looks pretty sick. But anyway, there was like a slight pause there, I don't know why. Let's get straight into the build. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Now this build shouldn't be too difficult. Of course, as we all know, the structure is quite similar to the other sets, of course. From the other Glatorian sets, I should say. But yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. But you know, kind of wondering why it has less pieces. Maybe because there are much larger pieces that this set has. So yeah, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, let's get it done. So let's try to see if I can do this as fast as I can, you know, because I know some of my videos are quite long. So let's try to get this done quickly. Now we need to get this piece, and where do we stick it in? On this side, so stick that there. Okay, sweet. Then we want to get is it this piece? I think so. Check that out, guys. Wow. Of course, we know that they're all the same pieces, except they're just in their different colors. But I like it. It looks pretty cool. I like the color, though. So that kind of just sits like that, I think. Very nice. And now, okay, so here we are with the legs. Build them pretty simply enough. There's one. and 2. Dun, dun, dun. By the way, guys, let me know. Was this? I guess was this one of your favorite series? Like, you know, is it like something that you guys enjoy? Did you guys like the storyline of the Glatorians? You know, what are your favorites? Let me know, guys. I really like to know what your favorites are. To be honest, actually, I don't know why, but my favorites, or I should say, my favorite storyline would have to be the G2. The G2 story, of course, with Makuta and Hamoomoo, the mask makers. I don't know why. Pretty straightforward story, but then again, it has like an evil twist to it. But of course, you know, it's a typical story that would actually happen. But I don't know. I just really enjoyed the storyline. Something that I really liked about it. But yeah, interesting. Anyway, that's what I just wanted to let you guys know. Yeah, but I really like to know. So let me know, guys, in the comments below. And of course, the hero polybag, guys. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you the actual full foot. The hero polybag, guys, is still going. So keep sending in your mocks, guys. I really am liking the mocks. You know, be creative, guys. Like I said, 2015 and 16 pieces, majority of them, because it is a 2016 polybag, I think. No, 2015 polybag. So you're gonna have to somehow use 2015 pieces. I don't know how you guys are gonna do it, but you're going to need to. So yeah, get that done, and then hopefully it should be okay. And it seems like again that I'm missing another piece. Well, I'm definitely gonna be complaining to them. This is not good. So disappointed. Yet again, another set that has a piece missing. Wow. Now I know, obviously we know that Stronius had all his pieces in, but why does Vastus not have his one? And that just sucks. Really annoyed about that, to be honest, but can't do much about it anyway. Let's just get on the arms now, and that should be pretty simple, not that hard to build. And let's do the other side as well. So there's that, and then stick this in. There we go. And we need to put in the actual fists. I like how they're in the dark green, obviously, so you can distinguish between the arm and the actual hand. Very nice, of course. And we just need to do the other side. There we go, just like that. And it's like, hey, cuff me, guys, cuff me. I know I'm a bad person. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, okay, so now for the headpiece, just need to stick in a black pin, a blue pin, and then we just stick it in through the back. There we go, just like that. Connect on the actual Bionicle head, and look at that. It's in the yellow there. You can hardly see it, to be honest, because it's just so bright. But it's right there, guys. Hopefully you can just see it. But that's that. Now we need to build, I think, his shoulder armor pieces, and they kind of look like vines. Very nice. Here are the vine pieces as mentioned, and then we need to stick in a horn. And of course this is for both sides, so stick in a horn like that. On one side, get a pin, stick it through the back, and that just fell off, so stick it in. And then we should do the same thing for the other side, kind of like this. Yeah, you gotta stick it in there, I think. There we go, there's one side. And then here's the other side. There we go, just like that. Check this weapon out, guys. I really like the gray to the green fade there. That just looks awesome. Wow. I like the paint job, just looks awesome there. Good job, Lego. I really like that. Very, very nice, I can say. But anyway, stick that in. And oh my goodness me. Wow. These hands should also be in light green, not in dark green. But hey, I still like the blend. The blend looks pretty cool though. I really like it. It looks pretty nice though, still. That should be in light green, not dark green. So then we need to kind of connect on his weapon from his one hand to his other hand. Then get this piece right here. Stick it in like so. There we go. And then we want to get this piece here like so and stick it in kind of like that. And then get the other Thornax piece, and it should kind of sit like that, kind of ish, I think. I'm not sure, kind of like that, I think. But yeah, then we need to connect it on the other side, I presume. Now how do we connect it? Ah, so we're gonna connect it in like this, and then we need to get that big hose, or this hose actually. Yep, this hose right here. Check that out, guys. He's starting to look sick. Of course, other than the armor piece that's missing there, but he looks pretty cool, I have to say. And of course, there's his Thornax fruit. Then what we need to do is to connect the game. Of course, this thing right here. And I think that's pretty much it. You can see, guys, the actual game thing connected like so. And now I need to add in just this last... Whoa, don't fall on me now. There's just this piece right here. And I think that's just for his front, or I should say his chest piece. Wow, I just realized that this doesn't actually connect to anything. It's not part of the actual set. So, oh my goodness me, I'm definitely going to be complaining. But anyway, I'm going to somehow try to put this on him and see if it looks good. So, I'll tell you exactly what I've done now, guys. So what I did was, as you can see here, of course this is not part of his build at all, but I had to kind of, you know, improvise and try to make it look better than what it originally looked like, of course, because there are there are missing pieces in this set, and of course, because this is meant to be for his foot. Now, sorry, not his foot, for his armor piece on his actual leg. So what I did was, guys, I actually moved his upper body piece to the back instead of moving it from the front. So originally this piece right here was actually in the front of his body, and I had to kind of move it back in order to allow the actual armor piece to sit on properly, because it was sitting out a bit more and there was like a huge gap in between the armored chest piece and his actual body. So I did that to compensate, and of course now I can finally add this in to his actual leg, because this was missing, and I guess he's not going to be 100% complete, but then again, guys, it's better than nothing. I can still do a review on him finally without having to look at a leg without an armor piece, so at least that's a good thing. And boom, there you have it, guys. There is Vastus completed. Well, not obviously 100% completed, but still, guys, I had to improvise, and there he is, finally done. So now I can actually do the review on him. So, guys, with the actual leg, pretty standard points of articulation in the actual ankle. You know, simply enough, you can just move it in and out, blah blah blah. That's pretty simple. And then, of course, as we move on up, guys, towards his leg, same principle applies. Very similar to, of course, Akar and Stronius. You can move it back to a certain extent, like so. And to the front, you can move it a lot more though, because there are no actually armor pieces hindering the actual movement, so you can still move it a lot more than I should say than Stronius and Akar. So still limited, but a lot more movement. You can see there, guys, you can just get him into a 90-degree kind of, I don't know, kind of looks like he's kicking a ball there. Kind of get what I mean, but yeah, good articulation in the actual leg, and of course in the overall leg, you can get it right up just like that, guys. Very good movements there, and of course you can move it backwards and forwards. Very nice, because there's no actual pieces hindering the actual set itself in the lower half of his body. So of course, guys, as you can see there in the actual torso body area, I should say, there isn't normally meant to be a piece like this, of course. What's actually under there is just, it's meant to be originally just this piece right here, guys. So this would actually be on the actual front of this piece right here, and then this piece would just kind of sit on the front, as you saw before in my build. Now, of course, this is actually Toa Liwa's actual armor piece from the Fantoka set, and even though this isn't for the build, I still think it's pretty nice. You know, to kind of add this kind of armor piece, it's still great. You know, it doesn't mean it looks bad. Of course, it doesn't really suit the color scheme. Well, it kind of does, since there is light green going all around him, but I think in the body area it doesn't really suit it that well. But still, you know, why not add an armor piece there? He still looks great in it, makes him look bulkier, because of course if we didn't originally put this on, then he would just have like a simple small torso, very much smaller than Akar and Stronius, I should say, actually. But anyway, that's that. Of course, in terms of the actual head, you can move it around easily enough. Very simple, because there aren't many armor pieces in the way. So that's pretty good, though, to be honest. So in terms of the arm, guys, you can get great articulation. You know, you can move it left and right. Of course, because the weapon here is attached to both arms, it's hard to obviously you know, articulate the actual set, but you can still, you know, of course you can detach this off, and he can hold them separately if you really wanted to, but yeah, it's just really up to you. But I have to say, the shoulder pieces look pretty cool there. Definitely like the vine type of jungle look there. Very nice, of course, to his overall theme. But I have to say, the best thing, guys, is this thing right here. And his Kanohi is just awesome. Wow, just look at that, guys. The vines at the back and the detail overall is just great. And I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. Of course, you can see under here, it is the, of course, the light. It looks like yellow to me, or green. I can't tell the difference, but either way, you can just see it there. Sorry, guys, I know it's a bit blurry there, but you can see it right there. Very nice, of course, color, and of course, it suits his theme simply enough. And then there it is, just like so. I think one of my favorite Kanohis, I'll have to say. Wow, very nice. So here is his primary weapon, guys, and it is a great weapon, of course, attached to his actual Thornax launcher, and it is known as the Venom Talon. Now, this is a crazy weapon, guys, because its power is to inject venom. Now, I don't know how that works, but because, of course, with Toa Liwa, he actually has the air element, and so I think they're kind of just following on with that theme of air and all those powers. So channel air energy. Interesting, I guess, weapon of power, I guess, since he is jungle. Doesn't make sense, but anyway, that's that. And it is a strong weapon, of course. It is his primary weapon. And then if we move down, you can see there is his Thornax launcher, and of course there is the Thornax fruit, and a pretty simple weapon enough, as we all know. Very nice weapon, but pretty standard as a secondary weapon. Now, if you see this thing right here, guys, that's a very interesting thing, right, guys? But anyway, this thing right here, as you can see here with the tubes and all that stuff, is actually where the venom goes through. Now, that's just a cool thing. It has a I don't know, it kind of secretes the venom, and it kind of goes to the edge of the blade, and that kind of obviously poisons the actual foe if they do get a slice of it. So that's just a great feature, and I have to say one of his best, I guess, attributes in his I guess in his attacking form, I guess. But yeah, very nice, I have to say. And the weapon, guys, is just awesome. Wow. And of course, guys, there is his actual weapon separated, and you can if you really wanted to, but I think it still looks cool either way. But I'm gonna leave it like this, to be honest. I think it looks nicer like that. You can just see there, guys, he looks like he's more ready for battle. Of course, I know his staff looking long weapon that combine the two weapons together make it look nicer, but hey, it's really a personal preference. It's really up to you. And there you have it, guys. There is Vastus completed. I really hope you all have enjoyed this review and build. One last thing to touch on, guys, is of course the color scheme. I definitely do like the fact that they blend the light green with the dark green. Of course, I think that is quite typical with all of the Glatorian sets. You know, obviously blending light colors with dark colors, and that is just great. Overall, I think this will have to also be one of my favorites. Very nice as well. I really like the theme, the jungle, the look. Very great, and of course the weapons. But anyway, guys, I really hope you all have enjoyed this. Of course, please subscribe to my channel. Do like this video if you have enjoyed it, guys. As well as that, I have many more other videos to come. With that said, guys, have a great day, everyone. I will be talking to you all very soon. Bye-bye.